Hi, my name's Ellis Worrell, student ID number 33531994. Why do I want this job in this specific organisation? I am really interested in this job at Burnley Football Club, joining the sports medicine team as a physiotherapist for the youth academy. Because, of course, Burnley Football Club is a very well-known, successful football club that is driven to achieve more every single day. As it was established in 1882, it is one of the oldest teams in the English Premier League. However, it has one of the best development teams in the country, with the under-18 squad competing in the top academy division. This is what a few of the reasons why I will be honoured to work in such a professional, motivated organisation, and I feel I could bring my own knowledge and experience into that organisation to help it grow even more. I also have a huge passion for the physiology of the human body, such as how the muscles and joints work together and any common injuries in certain muscles and joints, and how I can use my own knowledge to aid the recovery process to get that individual back to normal as pain-free and as fast as possible. This job opportunity really excites me, as I feel I thrive when working in a team towards a common goal, and I also enjoy listening and gathering other information from other practitioners to then further my knowledge and experience for future situations. How is your knowledge gained up to date useful for this job? Well, as a sports and exercise science student, I feel like I am increasing my knowledge on the human body every single day. Whether that's simply in a seminar where we're all grouping our ideas together, using everybody's input to create the best, most reliable outcome, whilst also expanding my own knowledge, or whether that's in my free study periods, completing directed activities, such as reading research journals on specific recovery methods or injuries, or whether that's contacting current physiotherapists on LinkedIn to try and gain some advice and expertise from them that I can then add to my own knowledge. I've also completed courses such as Physio Plus specifically on the ACL injury, as well as clinical physio, which have really aided my progression in learning about specific injuries and how to treat them. I specifically focus on injuries such as the ACL, as that is very common in footballers and it takes a very long time to recover and get back to normal. How is your experience gained up to date useful for this job? Well, as I mentioned earlier, I am currently in second year of uni studying sports and exercise science, and so far I am really enjoying the course and have definitely expanded my experience on how the joints and muscles work and how to monitor them in certain situations, such as if you were recovering from a certain injury in that area. This is important to see how it copes during certain stressful situations, so that then you can use this information to analyse whether the player is ready to go back to competitive situations, and if not, how long it'll take for them to get back. Whilst at university, I have taken part in a number of practical sessions, such as assessing individuals' movement like sprinting, jumping, landing, using equipment such as force plates. I also got the chance to use a surface EMG device to measure and analyse the contraction and relaxation of specific muscles. So for example, you'd put the specific EMG device on your arm, on your bicep, and you'd get the participant to complete movements such as bicep curl, and then on the monitor it would show the contraction and relaxation of that specific muscle. I can then use this information to inspect any faults in the movement, which I can then find ways to correct and therefore improve performance and maybe minimise injury or re-injury. I feel this experience that I've gained from these practicals would help me in this job, as I will be able to understand any issues that may come forward when performing similar experiments on the players at Burnley Football Club. How are your skills gained up to date useful for this job? Well, being a physiotherapist for a huge organisation like Burnley Football Club requires many skills such as communication, teamwork, organisation and plenty more. I feel I have developed many of these skills from previous work and volunteering experience, such as my customer service job at Morrison's, my waiter job at a local restaurant back at home, my volunteering at my local youth club, etc. However, I do understand that many of these jobs are not directly related to physiotherapy. However, I feel like many similarities can be made from the type of skills that are needed. One main skill I feel I have developed when working as a waiter is my communication skills, as one of my duties there was to deal with any complaints from unhappy customers. This required me to stay calm and deal with the situation in a very mature manner, and my communication skills were imperative in these situations, as I needed to try and calm the customer down and try and not let him make a scene. I feel I can use this experience in the physiotherapist job for Burnley, as there are bound to be problems to solve during the job, and I will stay calm and deal with them in the best possible way. For example, one of the players may become angry and upset because they've been injured again, or they've been out for too long, and as the physiotherapist, it's my job to try and aid their recovery. So I would try and comfort the player and help him stay calm and make sure he doesn't do anything that might make him injure himself even more. I am also familiar with working with young people, as I also used to help out at my local youth club, helping set up any games or activities, as well as having to make sure everything runs smoothly with no interruptions. I also had to organise and present the game every few weeks, which really helped my confidence when talking in front of large groups. And as a physio, I'm sure I will be required to potentially speak to the whole team, as well as speaking to each individual player one by one. Thanks very much, and I hope to hear back from you soon.